Hello everyone. Well, a few weeks ago I joined in on the 52 tag challenge that's being hosted by Anne Brooke on YouTube, and her YouTube channel is called Anne Brooke Textile Artist, and the challenge is to make a tag every week for the 52 weeks of the year, and every Friday Anne will post a video where she will provide a prompt and a sample tag to help you create a design for your own tag. Now there's no hard and fast rules. The prompts are there just to give you some direction and some ideas, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute by that. The tags are to be about 4 by 2, but you can make them any size you want. Mine are about 4 by 2 1/4, I think. Then as we make them, we put them on these little snap rings, and then at the end of the year you will have a lovely collection of all kinds of tags. Okay. All right, so I'll show you my first 4 tags, and I thought I would show them in groups of 4 maybe, because I think it'd be better than showing them one at a time, because it'll just be such a short video. Okay, so the first one was just white, all white. So we had to use, so we don't have to, but she suggested is just some white fabric, which I have at the back here, and some white lace and some white buttons. And I've just laid my fabric down first and done some layering with some laces on the side here, across the bottom, and there's this little fringe one here, and I've just put a row of flat back pearls on top of that, and then I've just made some little cardboard using some cardstock, really, some other little tags, added some flat back pearls, and there's an applique at the top there and a couple of white buttons. So that was the first one. Then the second week was a heart, to do some sort of heart using contrasting colours. So I've just used some beige fabric at the back, and a little bit of lace trim at the top and down the bottom. And I've made my hearts out of some cardstock, which I've covered in fabric, and some contrast one here as well. And then I ran that through my die cutting machine, and then you just lay them one on top of the other. And I used some more of that same fabric down the bottom here as well. So that was the second week. The next week was called Scrappy Tag, where we had to use strips of fabric about 1/2 inch wide, I'd guess, and you just got your tag and you sewed down the center of the fabric and you folded it up like that. Then you just kept doing that. So you end up with about hundreds of these little strips of fabric. Well, I didn't quite do that. With mine, I just used my fabric strips. I ran a gathering stitch down the center and I gathered them up. And I've used some blue floral fabric here and some calico, I think it was, in the center, and just did diagonal stripes on mine. Then I added a little bit of, what do you call that? Those fibre things, eyelash trim, that's it. So that was the third week. And then this week's challenge was a bit of embroidery. Now I've never done any embroidery at all, so this was a challenge for me. And the stitch was a fly stitch, and I've just used 3 different colours of embroidery thread here, and I just made some flowers out of some buttons, and that's just on some unbleached calico. So there's that one. So there's my 4, and of course they go on these rings. Actually, how am I going to do that? I might put that one on first. So I don't know whether I'll get 52 on my ring. I'll either have to have several rings, or I'll just need to buy a bigger ring. I think that one's about 2 inches. I don't know where I can get some bigger ones, but I shall see. But anyway, so it's such a fun project to do, and I look forward every Friday now to see what the next little challenge is. And you can join in at any time. You don't have to do all 52 tags either. I'll leave a link to Anne's channel below, and it will be of the first tag video, because that's the one where she explains the challenge in detail. So, okay everyone, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.